I has an idea. I have an idea. Bear with me. I have an idea for some more science. I have yet to get a Kerbal outside of Kerbin's SOI, other than, I guess, technically if you go to the moon or go to Minmus, you kind of leave Kerbin's SOI, but mostly, but I haven't been orbiting the sun yet, and I know there's tons of science associated with that. So what I'm thinking about is taking some Kerbals up. I have a vessel. Let's see. It would be the this is my space plane here, I believe. Yes. This is my space plane. What I'm thinking about is taking this up to my other space station I have in low Kerbin orbit. Attached to that is a vessel that is capable of leaving Kerbin's SOI, orbit the sun for a little bit, and then come back. And I'm just kind of coming up with this idea right now. So I think I'm going to do it. So we can let's put some Kerbals in here. So Jebediah, no. Let's take some lower, well, actually, where is Jebediah on the whole? No, I want to take somebody who's close to going. I don't want to take, who's Valentina? Nobody's orbited the sun yet. I want to see if I can get some more level 3. So we're going to take Valentina. We're going to take Dan P. Well, actually, let's get an engineer. Bill's level 3. Where's another engineer? I got so many Kerbals. Michael O. Yeah, let's get Michael O in there. We'll get Dan P. and John. There we go. Put 4 Kerbals, crew of 4. And what we're going to do... Well, I'm making this up as I go along, aren't I? Oh, not a simulation. You sure you want to launch? Yeah. I want to get up to my Minmus Gateway station, which is in low Kerbin orbit. Okay, so here we go. We got our plane. No, we don't need KOS for this. Let's put the lights on. Brakes on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to the Minmus Gateway, which is this one. And Minmus Gateway, I hate this shakiness. Minmus Gateway is in a 6-degree inclined orbit. So where I want to launch, actually let's shoot. Okay, I should have not launched it. We'll do a night launch. Why not? I want to launch at the equatorial ascending node right here. So I'm just going to time warp to the KSC gets there. And then we got to go 6 degrees to the north to match up with the station. Hopefully this will all go okay. I'm not sure if I've ever taken this plane to this station before, but we're gonna find out how she goes. Okay, so now where is the station? I might be able to sort of... This is in a 120 kilometer orbit. Just looking at where the station's coming. If I can get the station a little bit ahead of me too. This takes a while to get up. This might work out really well. Okay, let's launch. Let's launch. So we got to go 6 degrees to the north. And brakes off. Engines on. Z. Let's go. Filling everybody full of confidence. Let's pitch up a little bit. Okay, and we'll build up a little bit of speed. Oh wait, I want to go 6 degrees to the north, so I got to change my heading here. To 6 degrees north, about 83, I think would make a good heading. Beautiful. Beautiful job, Valentina. There we go. There we go. Look at the sunset over there. Guesses what that is? I hope people can see everything okay. And what I want to do is keep building up that speed. At some point I'm going to be switching from these Whiplash engines to the Dart engines. I've yet to unlock the what do you call them? The Rapier engines, right? I think that's what, yeah, that's what they're called. That would be nice. Then space planes get easy. None of this fiddling about stuff. Okay, I do have the land. One time I did all this and I had the landing gear down the whole time and didn't notice. That was embarrassing. Change the camera view there a little bit. Otherwise, oh boy, let's pitch down a bit. I want to keep building that speed up. There we go. Takes a little longer than a traditional rocket launch, but it is kind of fun. And I don't know, I like space planes. I wouldn't say I'm and by any means an expert at them. There are certainly people out there that do much better space planes than I do. But it sort of works. Okay, stalling out the speed again. Come on, speed! Speed, Valentina. Pitch down a bit. Just don't want to be going so fast, so low that we start to get issues with heating, but I think, yeah, we need speed. I think I might have been pitched up a little bit too high. Let's level off a bit. I'm going to actually go down, but we really need this speed to build up. This thing doesn't have a lot of fuel to spare. Gotta be a little careful. I'm pretty much level right now, but I just want to build speed. That's a lot of drag. Yeah, there's, like I said, I'm not the best of space plane builders. I don't want to do it. Should I put this on? It's like, ah! No, I'm not going to do that. What we don't see won't hurt us. But yeah, this thing could definitely be optimized. But I build them for what I think looks right rather than worrying about the weird drag models that this game has. Okay, now we're building speed. My inclination say, by the way. 4.7. Want to end up in an inclined orbit of 6 degrees. Problem is, I always talk and then I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. How do bases work in KSP? You take something, you land it on the surface, and you call it a base. Is really all it is. Yeah, I'm worried I pitched up a little bit too quickly at the beginning and didn't get those whiplashes to really get working for me. Now they're starting to kick in. We're starting to get some good speed. But I'm worried that I left it a little late. Used up a little too much of that fuel. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. The nice thing about this is if I somehow, if this becomes suborbital, we'll try it again. But it should be. Hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, we're up over 800. Let's start getting some more altitude here. Inclination is 5.8 degrees now. I do like that. I'm going to start getting more on a heading of 84. Now it's time to get more altitude. More altitude. Okay, just about cracking a kilometer per second on the speed front. Have me a worry I'm gonna have to switch over to those rocket engines soon. I like to get to 11 like 1.1 kilometers per second before I hit on the. Oh, let's just switch. So switching and pitching up. I actually did that in the wrong order. I should pitch up and then switch, but this is what I did. Okay, let's put it back to here. Pitching up. Getting some altitude. I don't know. Start reducing throttle a little bit and try and keeping that apoapsis fairly close by. I'm trying to go into more of a rockety style trajectory rather than a planey style trajectory. Less thrust. Come on. I do know, I'm being asked, do you have BASW, and I don't know what that is. Sorry. Oh, I'm right on 6 degrees from my inclination, so I like that. If you just make frickin' orbit, everything will be ducky. I'm gonna lock this onto prograde. Just keeping an eye on my time to apoapsis, trying to keep that time a constant. It's at 56 seconds now. I just want to keep it a constant. Start putting a little bit more energy into raising up my periapsis. But as been pointed out, this thing has a lot of drag. And I'm worried I kind of botched that ascent. We'll see how she does. Oh, sun's coming up. That's pretty. I'm getting high from my mum's house. Okay. And high from Uruguay. Okay, so about a minute, keeping that minute to apoapsis. About 400 meters per second still left in the vehicle. But my periapsis is almost out of the negatives. What's my inclination like? 6.1 degrees? That is a very nice inclination. Just keep it locked on prograde. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Sankan, for the donation. It's very much appreciated. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this until my apoapsis gets to 80. I think I did a little bit too much talking. It was not. A little too steep during the early part. This is the first time I've used this plane for the ascent part in months, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to fly. Okay, here we go. Apoapsis is going away from me, which is what I want. Periapsis is climbing quickly too. Just worried about the fuel that's left. 230 meters per second left in the thing. What am I going to run out of first? I'm running out of liquid fuel first. Yeah, that was I got way too little liquid fuel because I was stupid. Okay, whoa. Apoapsis is at 87 kilometers. Let's cut the throttle. Let's get up there. You see how little liquid fuel is left? A ton of oxidizer now. What I might do, did I ever do the smart thing and put a valve on this? Probably not, because I don't do smart things. Or I might not even have them unlocked yet, for all I know. I don't see one. I was thinking of draining some of that oxidizer, maybe even some of that monopropellant, and losing a bit of weight. How excited am I for KSP 2? I'm pretty excited. I mean, we still got to wait about another year. Well, maybe not quite a year. Who knows? It's just now it's like 2023. But I would I'm very excited for KSP 2. We'll see. I mean, a cautious optimism. Let's put it that way. I'm on the radar altimeter. I sure am. That's a good point. Thank you very much there in the chat, Michael. I did that on takeoff and then... But now I am out of the atmosphere. Okay, let's... Here we can deploy our solar panel. Oh, come on. There we go. So I can get in orbit. That's not what I'm worried about. And to be honest, at the fuel, at the station, I have tons of liquid fuel. So if I can just get this thing to the station, everything is good. It's just whether I can get it to the station with what's left. 181 meters per second left in the vehicle. I think I'm okay, but I don't want to jinx it. These are closed, right? Yeah. What's my inclination like? 6.1 degrees, so we can bring it a little... You know what? We'll live with the 0.1. That's okay. Just being silly. Okay. Let's get ready to just... Final orbital insertion here. It's going to be very tiny burn. That's it. 81 by 81. And let's get ourselves to the station. Let's turn off everything else. Okay. Might work okay. Let's see what we got. Might be a little bit... Might be a little bit too close to it. Come on, a little more. Oh, no, we got this. Excellent. That all worked out really, really well. Because I was more concerned with launching at the ascending node, so I'd be right underneath this orbit rather than worrying about the exact position of the station. So the fact that the station's in a convenient location for me, pretty pleased about that. Okay, let's try and get this encounter. There is a little bit of an inclination difference, so I might not be able to get super duper perfect. Oh wow, an almost 1 degree inclination difference. I thought I did that better than that. That's okay. Okay, we'll live with that. We'll fix it en route. Alright. I think we got this. We got this. No need to dump stuff, even though I don't think I could have. Get ourselves to the burn. What I should do too is reduce this throttle. Just noticed it was a teeny tiny... It's only a 1 second burn, so I just want to reduce the throttle here so that it's something reasonable. There we go. Now it's a 5 second burn. Okay, let's still get to it. What am I flying? I don't know. It's a space plane. It just took off from the runway. It's on its way to a space station, and then we're going to transfer these folks over to another vehicle. Though I do want to send them up some equipment. I got an idea for that. One thing at a time. Okay, throttling up. So this is our drift burn to get to the station. And I'm just... Oh, I think I overdid that a little bit. Let's back off a bit with RCS. I'm looking at the intersect distance here and getting that as low as I can. Oh, I'm almost down to 1 kilometer. Okay, that's about it. Okay. So we are going to be at the station about 12.5 minutes. Just going to roll it this way. Actually, I should put this on orbital too. Oh, we're upside down. That doesn't matter though. Okay. Okay, you're about 3 minutes away. Let's put this on target. But I know I'm also off a bit. There's a 1 degree inclination difference because the station's in a bit of an inclined orbit. So let's see if we can fix that right now. Come this way a bit. Burn. Just reducing that intersect distance. Oh, it's coming down nicely. Nope, that's the wrong way. That way. Nope, that's the wrong. Okay, fine. It'll be that way. But it's at about 180. We can at least get 180 degrees separation. Or 185 meter separation, I'm sorry. Coming in at 49 meters per second with still 127 meters per second left in the vehicle. So we are going to easily be able to do our rendezvous. Oh, the station's just rendered. There was a bit of a pause there. I always play with Kerbalism, I'm getting in the chat after watching. Well, great. I love Kerbalism now, and although I do my tutorials and do some stock live streams, I couldn't imagine playing my own games without Kerbalism. Just for the science alone. I really can't. I just love the way the science works, even though it's a little bit harder, but I really got to start slowing down here. We're only 23 seconds away. There we go. Even though the science is a little harder, it's a lot. It's, you know, gives you just more to think about, which I really like. Okay, how are we doing here? I've got to watch the ignitions on this. 5 ignitions left on those engines. You can see our station coming up. And we gotta pick a spot to stick this. Okay, I'm gonna do one more burn, I think. I want to save on my ignitions. I don't want to all of a sudden have an engine fail on me. Okay, let's just keep that on retrograde. We're going to bring our speed down to below 1 meter per second. Okay, let's cut that. All right, 5, I believe, was the docking port. Excellent. We'll control from here. And then we'll swap over to here. And we got to pick a spot for this. Oh, I guess it's going at the end. There's no kind of docking hub. Okay, it's going to go right here. Going right there is where you're going. Set that as target. I can see. Let's orient this the right way. I need the. Oh boy, this is always fun, isn't it? I got to come above, so the retrograde needs to be on. No, I think it's right. I think it's good the way it is. Maybe give it a little bit more of an oomph that way. Oh, that way. That's good. Okay. And this little red icon is coming from another mod called docking, Navball docking alignment indicator, which does exactly what it says on the tin. It helps you orient the docking ports. Really simple thing. I really like it. Okay, so I think we're pretty good here. Let's just time warp a little closer. Am I going on the right? It doesn't feel like I'm going the right way, does it? How did that happen? Does not. Okay, stop. Stop. No, I see what's going on. Okay, RCS on. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. Yep. I was thinking of that retrograde as the prograde, but it's not. It's the retrograde, which means it needs to go on this side. That's much better. There we go. I could tell I was coming to this side of the station. Do that. Aim the camera with the docking port here. Okay, now I can go a lot more this way. No, that doesn't feel right at all. That way. That feels right. How do I move the Navball to the left? It's just in the settings. There is a, if I go into the settings here, one of the settings down in here somewhere is Navball position. There it is, Navball left, right. Just slide this around and you can move it wherever you want. Close that. Very simple. Generally moving in the right direction. Okay, now we'll give us a little bit of H-ness. Turn that to a prograde. Let's not get too close. Down here a little bit. Oop, let's back off. Back off. Now I'm mostly watching the Navball. Just following that target indicator with the prograde icon, I should be just coming straight in. And eventually we'll be docked. Alright, so that came out okay. It could have been worse. I was a little worried about the fuel situation, but it all came out alright. There we go. We are docked. Looks kind of dorky and dangly, but oh well. That's what it is. What I want to do, I want to, number one, shut down these engines. So shut down that engine, shut down that engine. I also want to transfer our crew over. So transfer our crew over to our main vehicle here. And we're going to, sorry, I still got two scientists in here, I believe. All right, so we're going to take this vessel and And we're going to send it on its way into a solar orbit. Let's aim our camera down there and we'll take a look at it. There we go. And it certainly is capable of doing that, but the one thing it does not have is it does not have any real science aboard. Let's see what's inside. Are there anything of use inside any of these inventory? Repair kit in that one. And inventory, a repair kit. That's all we got aboard, isn't it? Inventory on this one. Where's inventory? Nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to send up a little bit of a science package for it. And then we're going to dock our little science package to this thing and we'll take it in orbit around the sun. Hopefully that will make a lot of science for us. Is this thing full? That's a good... Nope. So let's just really quick, because I got a feeling once I'm up here with the science package, I'm just going to want to dock with it and go. So, liquid fuel. There we go. And this in. So vessel number 3. These should be filling now, right? Can't see. No. Mark 1 fuselages. Okay, wait a minute. Which stuff is what? Maybe it's vessel 5? Oh my god. I'm getting my vessels mixed up. You can highlight. Oh no, it's this one, isn't it? I don't know what's what. Oh, there's these over here too. Oh, are these marked zeros? They're marked 0 fuselages. It's vessel 7. Sorry, it's this one. There we go. That fills it up. I'm getting my ship mixed up. Got a ton of fuel in here too, so this should be able to fill right up. And this one. Now these are full, right? Can't tell because that thing's in the way. Okay. So vessel 7 is our big ship. What is I'm hearing the lone method and the Matt Lone lazy method. I have no idea why. Why not control from here from the 2 docking ports and then hold them to target? Because this station is a great big giant pain in the back end to swing around. It is a wobbly McJobbly mess. And it's more fun to kind of sneak in sideways anyway. What else we got? We got RCS, Vessel 7. Let's do this. Oh, that's all full. Good. We got water. We're going to give them some water would be good. Gotta think about all that. Wastewater, we definitely don't want them to have wastewater. That's all at zeros anyway. Waste atmospheres, carbon dioxide. Let's get rid of all their... Oh, they don't have any waste. Waste, we know what waste is. Shielding. Oxygen, do they got lots of oxygen? We can definitely top them up. And somewhere in there should be food too. How do you get the spotlights? All of the lights on here are stock. All of the lights that are blinking and the little spotlights here, they're all stock. What is it? The scatter? One of the mods do put in like these nice little flares on the lights though. But they are stock. Boink, 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 and boink. Okay, and we should also have nitrogen for repressurizing the cabins. Yep. All this stuff you gotta think about. Fill that up. And we did liquid fuel. Hydrogen it doesn't need. I don't think so anyway. Food, though, it does. Food should be our last resource we got to worry about. Fill them up with snacks. Snacks, 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 snacks. There we go. Okay, so that should be it. Yeah. So we're going to do this. We're going to go back to the Space Center. These folks are going to hang out here for a little bit. We're going to build them a little science care package. We're going to send that up. And then they're going to head off.